Welcome, family. Welcome to the weekly wrap up. I'm your man, Mr. Levels, aka Pills, aka Hop, aka It's Up. You know. Before I jump into it, let me give a quick disclaimer. As always, this is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. I repeat, this is not financial advice. Anything and everything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. Cool beans? Cool beans. Well, this weekly wrap up is going to be a brief one. I mean, as you already know, it was a choppy week for us. Markets was trading sideways. Looking at the dollar index, you can see that in the beginning of the week, I told you guys that I would like to see price run up into this um, weekly fair value gap. I mean, not weekly fair value gap, sorry, weekly PD array levels, right? I wanted to see us run those levels, break and close above those levels, and then run up into the uh weekly. Delete that. Sorry. Um, break and close above the weekly PD array levels, and then run that monthly buy side liquidity. Right. We was anticipating a pullback down into the monthly PD arrays, and I wanted to see if price could break and close below the daily volume imbalance in this liquidity board, but price did not break and close below those, which leads me to believe that price is definitely going to reach higher to run that monthly buy side liquidity come come next week. So that's what I'm looking at. As you can see this week from Monday to today, the only day that we really had price movement was kind of Wednesday. We see we had this bearish day, but we see this long candle wick on that daily candle that came down into those levels that I wanted to see if price could be delivered efficiently to. And we see when we wick down into those areas, price quickly bought off of those levels, pushing back up to the upside. And Thursday we closed um above the weekly 62% PD array premium level, right? And today we also closed above that level. So I'm interested to see how we open up for the new trading week. But all in all, it was definitely a low volume trading week this week in the marketplace. I see people all over trading X that was getting whipsawed and smacked back and forth and having break even days and even a break even week this week. So that tells you a lot. So but we know that my overall bias for the dollar this week was bullish. And for currencies, you know that my overall bias was bearish. And looking at Euro USD, we had bearish um, volatility out of that market this week, right? I wanted to see us price delivered down into this daily fair value gap that we see here. Price was delivered down in there. We never broke below it and closed below it. So that leads me to believe that we will be I'm sorry. Um we never broke and closed below this fair value gap, right? But we did get down into it, right? So looking at price today, we are sitting right at that consequent encroachment. So I'm interested in seeing how we open up. If we open up and the dollar is indeed pushing to the upside, then I will be expecting Euro USD to push on down to run its monthly sell side liquidity and vice versa. You know, we're expecting the dollar to run its monthly buy side liquidity. So I'm very interested in seeing how price opens up for Euro USD. My ultimate target for Euro USD is monthly sell side liquidity right here. So let's see if we can reach that objective this upcoming trading week. Same thing for the pound, right? We wanted to see us break and close above this volume imbalance. We never did. So that leads me to believe that we're going to continue pushing down for the pound, NZD, USD as well. Even though we've already ran the monthly sell side liquidity, we still have this inversion weekly fair value gap that we could see price dip down into to run this swing low, maybe this swing low here, jumping running into this BC, this daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency before we continue to the upside. So trading, interesting trading week ahead of us indeed. So keep your eyes open in the market for futures. I am expecting us to push lower. I mean, we've been aggressively pushing higher since October the 27th. And price is just resilient right now, continuing to push higher and higher and higher day by day. But now I think that price is starting to flatten out and seeing and being with the dollar, um, finding support at those monthly PD array levels that we was looking for price to reach down into and pushing up off of those levels. If we do continue to see the dollar push up, we should see futures flatten and start to sell off to um, push down into some of this imbalance or inefficiencies in the market. Cool beans. So that's what I'm expecting out of futures next week. I'm expecting a bearish market out of futures next week. That goes for ES and NQ. So let's see if we can get futures to come down and fill in some of this imbalance that we see in the marketplace from the last couple of weeks. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the weekly wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope these analysis and these reviews are adding value to your life. And if they are, please feel free to like, share, and most of all, subscribe. It really helps out a lot, you guys. So with that being said, if you're interested in joining the private Telegram group, visit our website at precisionpipsllc.com and sign up for the silver package. And we'll see you in the community. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and bring this session to a close. As always, I appreciate you guys coming out, tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know